Now, I don't often do this, but the hype for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been so big and the reviews have been so good that I thought I would share some gameplay with you. I was very, very lucky to be given this game early, so I had played a little bit before the release, but on release day, I played this live on stream, and what you're going to be seeing now is the kind of uncut VOD of my live stream. It's about 2 to 3 hours worth of gameplay that you can skip through at your leisure, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. The game has been phenomenal so far. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. If you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with the series, as well as all the other content that I'm going to be releasing on my YouTube channel. Let me know whether you've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 down in the comments and what your thoughts are, and I'll see you on the next episode. All right, we're going to start a new game. We're going to do Playline 2. I've already played about an hour of this, but we're going to start from the beginning again. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. Hello, Bab. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brothers, King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Thank you for the heart me's, by the way, guys. Appreciate you. Here we go. Here's the intro, guys. Yeah, Chloe, if you were nice. No, actually, Liam, I think you should stay here with me. This is a really good opening, by the way, to this game.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
It's a very good opening.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Oh! Who's this? Who's this then? Who do you get to play as at the start? Don't you think graphically this looks leagues better?
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Yeah, but I think this is... I know it came out in 2018.
Before we die?
But I think this is a big leap forward.
With booze.
Do you remember the priest?
Get ready!
Why can I not see Sophie's messages?
Take cover!
No! Sophie, I can't see your messages for some reason. I have no idea why.
A rude awakening, eh?
Liam just shit his pants. Sophie, can you try and send a message that's not a reply to someone, just a message? Chloe, thanks so much for those bracelets. Yeah, I can see your messages. I like, for some reason, your messages specifically.
Godwin! Over here! Shoot him!
Let's get this, get this. Come on, mate. You're getting absolutely smashed. Did I get him? Did I get him? Come on. Boom. Smashed him up. Thanks, Leon. Appreciate you, man. I don't know why Sophie's messages are coming through on TikTok, but they're not coming through on here. They're not coming through on my chat. Have I played God of War? Yes, 100% I have. God of War 2018 is like in my top games.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs!
Move downstairs.
Conway!
Help defend the courtyard.
Get over here with that cross behind the line. Stay covered! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Shooting these guys. Shooting them. Mate, he's so good. You're going to love it, I think. Graphically, everything's better. Based on what I've experienced so far. Oh, God, they're on fire. They're on fire.
That was close.
Kurva.
This one, that's it! Die! Conway, draw your sword and follow me!
Let's go and do some sword fighting. Oh, the different outfit things is a big win. And the combat is definitely smoother. I would say they've made the combat a bit easier as well. Smoother, but easier. Part of me liked, you know, getting good at the combat in the old game.
Fucking Wenceslas! Don't let them climb up! Knock it down!
Smashed him up.
There's more of them!
Knock the ladder down. Boom. See you later, buddy. It's not fixed it, Sophie, and I don't know why. I might have to close my shit down. Hang on a second. Hey, Wally Woo. I don't know why it's specifically your thing, Sophie. That's the thing that's confusing me. See if I can reopen it. No, I think it's my software. I think it's my software, Sophie. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think it's me, not you. Guys, can we drop some comments just so I can see?
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
It's working now, Sophie, but I don't know if it's me because I've just restarted my software or whether it's you. I don't know. I have no idea. But it was literally you seem to be the only one. This is a good opening to a game, right? What did you say, sir? Telephone us. What do you want me to reply to you, buddy? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say to you, man? Just coming in going, reply, reply, reply. What is it you want me to say? What have you said? That's the only comment I've seen from you in chat. Look at the bloody graphics. Say something is wrong, but nothing's wrong. Oh, dentes fortuna, you bad.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
It was, yeah, Liam. It was.
I can't have an ignoramus for a personal
But,
bodyguard.
like, the game starts a couple of weeks in the future.
Anyway, this
And then it goes back to this is
whatever. What does that actually mean?
this now is where the last game ended,
Audentes
basically.
fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
So this is
I don't
directly
doubt
after
it.
they left to go and deliver
All
the
we have
letter
to
in the
do
last
is deliver
game.
a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much
But that's
bravery.
that first bit is just like a snippet of
Christ,
what's
Henry,
to come,
don't
I
be
think.
Such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun?
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Here we go. Trotsky. Looks nice, doesn't it? Doesn't it look nice?
That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Beautiful. Doesn't it look beautiful? Sophie, your messages aren't coming
Henry,
through again.
looking forward
I don't
to
know
new
what's going on.
adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Absolutely, I am.
We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
I don't know what's going on,
Bet we
Sophie.
will.
Because everyone
hand
else is
over our
coming through.
important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye.
Yeah, probably.
Does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course.
Look at the
How could I
reflections and the
possibly boss it up?
shadows.
There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows
They
where.
do come up on
And
there,
here
Sophie,
we are
yeah.
in the middle of it all, carrying
I don't know what's going on with
important
TikTok. Chloe,
documents.
thanks so much for the
I
10,
intend
20,
to make the
25
most of this
hearts.
trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
You're a
enough of the
YouTube
chat.
girly now, then.
Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair off, eh? Oh, no.
So I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok today.
I don't miss nothing.
I hope I am, anyway. 2 seconds. Yeah, it should be. Should be.
Sir.
The voice acting is a lot better, yeah. Yeah, I'm on Twitch, yeah.
Should we get ready for a
But you might have to go.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing colours. They're from Trotsky.
Twitch is Charm Ofesniv. OFFESNIVE.
Besides, I wouldn't stand a
Make sure you spell it correctly.
Just follow my orders.
By spell it correctly, I mean spell it incorrectly like I have. We can go to my Charm the Gamer. There should be a link to the Switch on there as well.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging
How
everywhere.
you kill them all with karma? You okay?
Can you not distinguish between a noble
Appreciate that, man.
and a
Appreciate the
bandit, sir?
positivity.
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
How? Sometimes he's cap on, sometimes he's cape
my
on.
master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
Hey, Sophie's on Twitch. How you doing, man?
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the
Twitch is
side
probably
of the
very
King
quiet,
Wenceslas.
Sophie.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear
Bit of infighting
we are
here.
enemies.
Bit of infighting. It's a private show. And you get full screen experience as well, which is rare.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
I'm an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard, or I'm a scout for our company. I think I'm going to go
I'm
advisor.
Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Peace
Even
envoy.
so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We all know what all this stuff is, right? Speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, dread. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. Yeah, that seems about right to me, Sophie. Although I'm loving YouTube lately, to be honest with you. Many situations involve reasoning with the other party. With dialogues, you have several options on how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. We know all of this stuff. As envoys, we're offering allegiance.
We want to resolve conflict.
An alliance.
Not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions.
Do miss Chloe, though.
You can escort us to
Your
Trotsky,
messages came up
and
for a
everything
little
will be
bit,
explained
Sophie.
there.
I don't know
That
why
we
they
can
stopped
guarantee.
again.
Very well.
Better than the pizza game. Some people love the pizza game, you know, Sophia. Some people love it.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best
You joined and
camp
forgot
until
to follow.
daybreak.
I'll take your point.
Have you done it now?
Back home, the last time someone let a nobleman
Again, I
in
can't
trouble
see the...
into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
You've been having a bad
Is there,
day,
an
sibling
inn in
duo.
these
Sorry to
parts
hear
at
that.
least?
Thanks, Sophie. I don't know why the notifications aren't coming
Bit
up.
of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
I've actually got a video, Sophian, on my
I suppose we'll just have to manage somehow.
on my
Good
TikTok,
luck in
on my
hunting
YouTube.
down those bandits.
That
Thomas.
gives my breakdown of the first kind of
Captain
hour or
of
so.
Trotsky.
But I think it's a big leap from
Thank
the
you.
first game. Yeah,
And sorry again.
you got some lucky charms. Nice.
Farewell.
Farewell.
I haven't been on Twitch for ages. I need to get on and sort everything out, like the Nightbot stuff and everything. I haven't really been on here for ages, so I do need to make sure everything's in order.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Cheers, James. Hope you enjoy it, buddy.
Come
You
on,
two had a
fellas.
profile picture and stuff,
Camp here
yeah. I
on
think
the
I've got a
bank.
profile picture, but everything else on there is
At least
quite
we
old.
can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Here we
I
go.
assume you can hear that damn dog of yours barking. Can you sort him out?
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Henry.
Talk to
Henry.
Capon.
Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It wasn't nice.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well,
maybe.
I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my
Watching
arse.
sneakily.
And by the way,
Why so
since you're
sneakily?
here, how about stretching our limbs a bit
Are you at work?
after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly.
The
So
graphics
then,
are
eh?
superb.
Eh?
It looks
All right,
really
then.
beautiful. And everything
Just a bit
is
of swordplay for the hell of it?
everything is
Or
nice.
shall
I've
we
got
have a
everything
wager?
on ultra
Let's
as well.
save the wages for later.
Oh,
So
you're
all the
afraid.
settings are on ultra.
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on.
So I
So
don't
just
know what
grab
it,
your helmet.
I don't know what it
Here's a
looks like when
practice
it's
sword
scaled
for you.
down.
Have that ready
But-
too.
Right now I'm running this and all my streaming stuff and it's okay. The inventory's quite different. This is all the stuff, and it tells you what order you have to put your stuff on now. Nobody team calls you. You want to know a trick that my significant people in my life use for teams if you don't want to be disturbed? Set up a meeting that is just you. That is just you in it, and that keeps you active, and means nobody disturbs
Listen,
you.
Would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up
story.
a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry,
It's a good
I'm
idea,
fond
isn't it,
of
Karen?
that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
I'll bring you something from the nobles' feast.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord Bombergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
All good ideas.
You might
All good
be
ideas,
right.
Luke.
After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Boar meat with rosehip and cabbage.
Heel!
Hey,
Heel!
come here, idiot.
Here you go. Take it.
There we good job. Good dog.
Sit and stay.
Right. Emery loves a good sausage. He definitely does, mate. He definitely does. Right, let's have a little fight with Capon.
So, should we start?
Capon.
Ready?
Capon. Capon. Capon.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Where's my weapon, man?
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You
Here we go.
defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got?
Yeah, I'm going to smash you
Work
up.
up
Cap
a
on.
sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Here we go. Boom. 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 Boom.
Enough.
Now you're
The
warmed
sequences
up,
are so much easier now.
Yeah.
Like to actually get a chain
You're
is
pretty
so much
winded
easier.
yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Good. Nice. Good. Good.
Nice. Blocked, mate.
That's
Blocked.
enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Come on, mate.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice, Henry.
Easy peasy.
Nice. But what about a
And we got
riposte?
riposte.
Reckon you can manage that?
Riposte.
Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show
Yeah.
you.
Get ready. Strike back after the block.
Ah.
Nice.
Boom.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. But
Right.
It's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
A weird
Yeah,
conversation for
right.
you two to have,
But what if I
considering.
want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Some room. Good riposte. Too slow. Nice. Nice.
There we go.
All right.
Hit his
all right.
unprotected
I
side.
get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Let's
How
do it then.
about 100 groschen?
I'll wager more
100?
if you like.
How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Off to a good start.
Ah. They've got all the
Weren't
haptics,
expecting
the
that, were ya?
haptics sorted now as well. There we go. Where's my stamina? Oh, it's at the bottom there. It's at the bottom.
Now we're even.
Sophie, I still don't know what's going on. There we go. Nice and easy now. Nice and easy.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Nice. Boom. There we go. I'm getting him out, mate. Oh, toddler was a massive tantrum. I'm sure every toddler.
How do you do it?
Oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
How do you do it?
Come on. Come on.
Fuck me!
Back up, back up, back up. Oh, does anyone want a toddler that has tantrums? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Damn you.
Ow! Kurva!
Keep that stamina up. Keep that stamina up.
Fuck me! Ow! Kurva!
Yeah, baby. You're getting smashed up, Capon. Just admit it.
You knocked the stuff.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there?
Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky.
You better,
Now
mate.
let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Ah, look, you can have multiple weapons now. You can rotate through the weapons. Okay, nice. Holster that.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Well, I lost in Ratai.
Yeah, all right. But I lost in Ratai that time. That was nearly the first time in my life I even held a sword in my hand, though.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get
Tomorrow
some
we'll
decent
be
cook.
at the
If you
castle.
told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I dragged you to a park.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses
Strength
like
16.
me, maybe
Ooh-ah.
she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
Delayed laugh.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good?
Is she any good?
Is she any good? Get me?
Shrill, thank you so much for the heart me. Brave, and that'll have to do you.
She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents. And a bunch of mercenaries attacked
Hey,
me.
Melida, how you doing?
And that's all I'll say.
Hey, Crystal, how are you? Guys, don't forget to hit that
You know,
subscribe button if you're watching on
this
YouTube.
travelling isn't too bad.
Follow if you're on TikTok and Twitch. Love to have you as part of the
Apart
community.
from the mosquitoes.
Doesn't cost you anything to
Aye.
subscribe on YouTube, to follow on
Apart
TikTok,
from that.
Twitch. Just gives you more access to more of my content.
Where were you yesterday?
Hey, Kings, how you
evening,
doing?
Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent, Houndmaster. I was with you the whole time, Stealth. I was looking for some shelters, survival. I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I was with you the whole time.
With you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Hey, Kings, you okay?
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you
Anyone
came
got
out
wood?
of the darkness.
Anyone got wood?
You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean,
Time?
will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should.
I'm good,
set
thanks,
off back
Kings.
home
How are you?
immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Jesus, I thought
Does anyone know
Capon's belt
anything
was
more
something
about
else, and he's got a pink belt dangling.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection
Big
of all kinds of
cheese.
swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting?
Is he
ain't
any
nothing
good at
easy to
sword
learn.
fighting? I'm gonna go with sword.
The
this time.
sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast,
This is a game, yeah.
suitable for all situations. Of
Kingdom
course,
Come
you
Deliverance
have
2.
to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain.
He's always
That's
going on
another
about his
matter.
dead dad. Come on,
Suppose
Henry.
You've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
It's an open world game, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to
We
be
just
in
finished
Istvan's
playing
shoes
the
if you
first
ever
one.
come face to face
This
with
has
him
just
again.
come out today,
What?
King.
So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast.
Can
at
everyone else hear
castle
the wolves
tomorrow, so
howling?
forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's do it. Let's get in the bath, mate.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really
Thanks,
going
Kings.
to bathe
Appreciate you,
here,
man.
Sir Hans?
Appreciate you.
It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bring some wine to warm our
We're
blood.
not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds.
Eagle
I've been away
Spiegel,
from
thank you so
Rattlin
much for
in
the
ages.
tofu.
So,
Very
Yeah.
kind of you. How you doing, buddy? You
I
okay?
intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt.
Blasted iron shot.
What a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
See you later, Kings. Have a good day, mate.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Don't think so, mate.
He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Right. Here we go. Look at Henry. Look at the pecs on him. A fine pair of pecs.
Fit for a king.
Let's get in there.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried
After
about
this
being
game,
too deep.
this game's just come out today, Eagle Spiegel.
Come
So, I don't know. Maybe Enshrouded. I've just got the key for Enshrouded.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
But this is brand new game. I love that Cap on farts there. I love that Cap on farts.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Hey, Deck. How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, hit that. Watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on Twitch or TikTok, hit that follow button. I'd love to have you as part of the community. Look, I can walk through bushes, guys. Isn't that amazing? Couldn't walk through bushes in the first game. Thanks, Deck. Appreciate you, man. Bush physics. Look. Ooh, right through the bushes, mate.
Bathing. Come on, let's get closer.
Game of the year. Look at me. Oh, actually, there was a very solid read there that I can't quite get through. The bush physics aren't perfect. This may well get game of the year, you know.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once
The water looks great there, doesn't it?
We'll hurry along the other side.
Lee, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate you.
What was that sound?
It worked. Let's go.
What was that?
Sneaky, sneaky. This game is called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Deck. Hallelujah, Domine. Hallelujah, Domine. This is just out today, Deck. It is good, because in the first game that was a real pain in the arse. When bushes and reeds, because in the first game it was like, it was impossible to like ride through the fucking bushes. You were on a horse. And I can pause on cutscenes. How amazing is that? How amazing is it to be able to pause on a cutscene? It's really pretty. It's a really pretty game. Very pretty indeed. Where are we here? Da, da, da. Says you run into the toilet and missing something. Well, there were just a couple of things. There's still something. I did just do a tweet to say I'd love it if I could, if I, you know, when you can have the sound still on even if you're not focused on the game, because often I'll need to switch off. I'll need to switch off the game to do something, and it stops the sound. Like, you can't have persistent sound on the game. That's an annoying thing. Look at the thighs on her. I'm getting hypnotized. I do. How you doing? That water must be chilly. That's all I'm saying. I've been hypnotized. Oh,
do something. Stay down, for fuck's
Liam, are you still in? Or anyone playing this game? If you watch on Twitch, there's drops on, so you get stuff in the game. Yeah, it is pretty graphic. Very graphic. Yeah, there's drops on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, then I think you can earn some. On Twitch, you can earn like some. I don't know what it is, but the drops are on, so you can get like I think it's armor or something. I don't know. If you want to, you don't have to go over there. I'm just thought I'd let you know.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then...
It's a pretty graphic game.
Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey!
You're on the Twitch.
What the hell's going on here?
Nice, enjoy. I don't know what you have to do, whether it's just watch time or what, but the drops are on, so
You couldn't just leave it be, could you?
you should get a notification.
Run! Catch them!
The protagonist is Henry,
Enough, I said.
the guy that you just saw stand up and go, "Hey, you brutes!" That's the protagonist. The antagonist is there's a main guy from the first game, I think, but it hasn't really been revealed yet. It says watch and get rewards. Well, it's up to you then, isn't it, mate? You could just leave it on and get the rewards, I guess. I don't know how it works.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Look, water and reflections look great.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, he's caught it quick!
Funk.
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing
Your
a damsel
Wi-Fi's
in
horrible.
distress.
Bad times, man. I couldn't live with bad
I'm done
Wi-Fi.
with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit.
He's got something in his back.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Oh,
Oh, God.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Rough times, man. Rough times. And their winkies are going to be all shriveled up because that water was so cold. They call that the winky shriveler, that lake. Winky shriveler.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Pull your finger out your arse, Henry. If anyone does want to head over to Twitch and hit that follow button, or if you've got Prime membership, you can also get a free subscription on Twitch. It's twitch.com/twitch.tv /Charm Ofesniv.
Then
OFFESNIVE.
we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far?
The hair icon. So the hair icon at the top is. This is as far as I've got in this game. Winky Shriveler Lake is quite dangerous. Yeah. Especially if it shrivels to the size of a nice little snack for a passing bird.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them.
Oh, fuck.
And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Get a
You
move
watch
on.
this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond.
My health is so low.
Succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back. Give me
Some of the voice acting's good in this, and then some of it is like,
foot trail.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
where did they get this guy from?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your talk does is blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men at the fort is better than getting killed in a skirmish. Maybe,
Let's go.
but I still can't see a bloody thing.
Oh, look at us walking through these bushes.
Up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
The first one felt like every combo was an awkward first meeting. That's true, yeah. Have I tried Poppy Playtime? I've not tried Poppy Playtime. I actually have a Discord deck.
They're coming here. Stand still.
If you go to charmthegamer.com, you can find a link to the Discord, and there's a game suggestion channels on there. Come on then, fuck it. Come on, Hans, dickhead. Get to sprinting, mate.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Find them. Kurva. They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry. Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Where the fuck are we going here, mate?
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
Run, run, run.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
We gotta go. Yeah, the thing is, I'll forget games if they're not in the Discord. So if you join the Discord, go to charmthegamer.com and join the Discord. You can
Get over here.
you can put it in the game suggestion channel there.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way
Christopher,
forward.
thank you so much for the
Then
follow.
come back to me. At least we'll know
You don't
if it
think
makes
Poppy
sense to go
Playtime
that
is
way.
my type of
If we
game?
can get out of the rocks.
Really?
I'll
How does
stay
it look
here
on Twitch,
meanwhile,
by the way?
and watch out for them.
Liam, does it look okay?
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I
See you later, Undead Gamer.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with them. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here.
Oh, is it?
Push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Hang on. Let me sort that out. Should not be cropped. Oh, why have I done that? There you go. Should be perfect now. I feel like you might be doing a little joke. deck. I think it's going to be a really graphic game. The combat's good in this.
And send someone after me too.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
D-grade game I'm playing now. I'm pretty sure this is a AAA. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Pretty sure it's a AAA game.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Ah, here he is.
Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me.
When you walk through the bushes, it slows you down.
And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Here we go. Slide down this rock, mate, like it's a water park. Oh!
You're a dead man!
Christ! Shit!
Come on. Come on, stamina. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, I think they've done it on purpose. It like you can feel like it's dragging. You feel like it's dragging. Where, as you walk through the bushes, like your feet are catching on twigs and stuff. I don't. Again, a fight that I'm not designed to win.
You know the
there,
trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
Bloody Sean Bean sounded like
teach you
here.
how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
If you want to
Flashback remaster.
Try using your mouth and not your fists.
They've made it black and white.
Fine job.
You played 10 minutes and you're almost late for work. Tell you what, Ninja, just hit that subscribe button and you can watch the content later when you're ready for it. Do you know what I mean? I've already had a chance to play this.
Bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Look at his dad. His dad's alive.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I? Am I dead?
Not yet.
He does look a bit skinny, doesn't he? I mean, he's been dead for a while, to be fair. He's been dead for a while, so he's going to be skinny, isn't he? He's par remastered. Don't you think this looks like the... Don't you think this looks like Black Panther? Like in the spirit planes?
Then how come...
When he meets his dad in Black Panther.
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Do it, Deck. Do it.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
Once you have chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight, son.
You have to fight until the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
The graphics I like they're so much better than they were in the first game.
Wake up!
I know you expect
Henry.
that, but they are so much better.
Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where's he got all his clothes from?
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you.
Oh, Jesus.
He broke your fall nicely.
That's where he got his clothes
same
from.
as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
This is quite a good way to like leave you with nothing, because obviously Henry's should have all the stuff he's got from being, you know, Radzig's part of Radzig's crew and Radzig's son and all that. He should have all the best swords and armor and stuff. This is quite a good way of stripping that all from you and then making you earn it, don't you think?
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
Yeah, that I would have been tempted to ninja. Look at the graphics, man. Oh, Jesus. What is this?
Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal.
Yeah, not having to relearn skills is a big win. I hate it when they do that. That's what I that's what I like the look of the second Jedi game. Is it Jedi Fallen Order, the second one? Jedi Survivor? I can't remember. Fallen Order, I think it was.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh!
Fuck.
That's good, Dad.
Skalitz is
Jesus.
in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Yeah, with Jedi, the second Jedi game, it's like they added new skills on. You didn't have to relearn everything.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No.
This is done really
Do
well.
as I say, right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Hey, rivals, how you doing?
You can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
It's all right, Deck. This will be available as a VOD anyway. So just hit the subscribe button. Ninja, thanks for the follow. Rivals, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, just make sure you subscribe and
Henry, focus.
please no. Cheers, rivals. Appreciate you.
Henry, pull yourself together. Please.
It's a really good way to recap.
Here, you're just imagining things.
I stream every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. UK
Do
time.
it. Hang in there.
Jedi Survivor is the most recent one. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Fallen Order was the first one, right?
Make it together. You'll
That's
see.
the antagonist there.
You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Your highest score in Infinite Pizza is 50k. That's not bad. It's not bad.
Henry, wake up.
Breaking 100k is the big goal.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
This is quite a harrowing section.
Dead.
Exactly, yeah.
They're all dead.
Who would have
We
thought
are
at the
yet.
start that Hans would care so much about Henry?
Henry,
They're
a
besties
light.
now.
look!
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
I see the crystal raindrops fall in the beauty of it all. I want to spend my life with you. Just the two of us. Henry, Hans, and a dog too. Just the
Greetings,
two
good wife.
of us.
Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
This old wench don't look like she wants to help.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Thanks,
Let's have a
Deckhopper.
look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Oh, God.
Think again, Scott!
Uh-oh. What's happening here, man?
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Alright, lads. You alive, lad? Fucking, what's going on, mate? Slow-mo with me mum and dad. Slow-mo with me mum and dad when they were still alive. Look at all the blood dripping off me screws. Mum, can you come and help patch me up, please, love? Because I've had a bad day. I've been stabbed. I've been stabbed right in the back and my mates jumped out the door because someone tried to stab him in the back as well and he wasn't having none of it, and now some bold fella's shouting at me saying he's going to hurt me, Mum. I think I've got a poorly tummy, Mum. The reason I started doing Scouse accent is because the old woman was like, "Yeah, right, lad. Are you alive, lad?"
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
We're basically still in recap.
Get all the people inside the gates.
Get all the people
We
inside
have
the
to prepare
gates.
for the worst.
I'm an American for some reason.
Make
The
all
American
necessary
American accents were the biggest jarring thing for me in the first game. They really jarred me.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
He looks like me, doesn't he? Should I cosplay as him? Should I cosplay as him?
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Yeah, we finished one. We finished one last week.
Mother?
I'm not your mum.
Ma, laddie.
No worries, Deck. Speak to you soon, mate. I hope you have a good day.
Oh, may
I used-
all the saints be praised.
I used to have a gap in my
I'm
teeth like
afraid
that.
You'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night.
I don't think I did do the DLCs in the first game. I was just like racing to get through it so I could play this, to be honest. Oh dear. Hans is looking a bit worse for wear, isn't he? Discovered your bed. I haven't, it's not my bed. This is this old lady's bed.
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him
Calm
now.
yourself down,
He's
Henry.
lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
Will you help him?
You'll help him, won't you?
God willing.
Wide-eyed Henry, man.
Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go
Who is
check
this?
on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
No worries, Ninja. Enjoy, mate. Hopefully cleaning goes okay, and hopefully work goes okay, and hopefully I'll see you in a little bit. Have I had worse than this? I'm hurting all over.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night.
I don't see good no more.
I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I
Stop
reckon I can
bleeding.
manage that.
Okay.
But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
No worries, Cheryl. You're all
Slept
good.
through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If
This
that
woman's
ain't
been
enough,
busy.
I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
She's trying to get us drunk.
don't
She's going to have
overdo
her
it,
wicked
though.
way with us.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Bushenna.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skills and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Okay, so they are taking some shit off me. Open your inventory and eat the food. Right, we haven't got any food yet.
That's really good.
What's my nourishment's
So
at
good, I
40?
wouldn't... Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Oi, true bliss is a full belly.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Bread. Save your schnapps. Cheese and apples. Yeah, the game's good, man. It's actually a really good start. The hell? Pick up that torch.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Oh, I don't want to drop him. I want to loot him, mate. Loot. Bandage. So what's my nutrition at the moment? Nourishment's at 49. So let's eat this. Cheese. Oh, nourishment's at 100 now. Nice. Armor. Short tunic. Beggar's hose. Hunters. Equipping a pouch will open up slots you place potions of food into. You can then quickly consume them during combat. Nice. Nice. If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. Up, left, down, and right to move your slots. Equip slot. Pop that miner's hood on. Got tunic. Okay. We've got everything on. Good. I think we're good. Show yourself to Bozenia.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm
Amazing.
pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes.
Let's go and find some herbs.
Will do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. Nice. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills.
We'll chop him up and put him in the soup.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Sounded a bit gruffer, isn't he, Henry?
Job is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of
Another
death
wash.
on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
So much to do already. Take the spade. There's a spade. Take the spade. Pick up the corpse. The piggy there. Yeah, man, look at me. Just walking through bushes like it don't mean anything. Bushes and trees.
Ah, shit. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this...
The hell? Right, so this moves this. That's as far as you can zoom in.
Bastard's hard work.
Mad.
I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Start digging. Dead bastard, he's cool. Might as well gather these. Right, where do I dig a grave? Start digging. Dig it up, Henry. Dig it up. You got to dig it up. Dig that grave. Dig it up. You got to dig it up. You dig a grave. Bury. Bury him up, mate. After quite a bit of arduous work. Then teabag. 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 Yeah, that's what you get, guy. So where are we going now? We're going around the back of the house. Quit your barking.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Hey, got joints to tell him when it's gonna rain now. He's a bloody wizard. Let's have a look at the environment. Look at this. Look at that, man. Doesn't it look nice? Oh, look, a deer. So, a deer, a female deer. Sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
And there's a... dandelion. What else do we need to get? Chamomile. Chamomile, baby.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Back down the hill we go. I'll take pictures in this. Is there a photo mode? That doggo's barking and the music's changed. That means a bad thing, right?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
One more time. I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around. Hey, what are you doing?
Sick 'em, Growler.
Fucking cowards!
Little bitch.
No!
You better run, mate. You better run. Smash them up. I ain't messing about. Have I got to bury another body now?
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Good job I took that guy's sword.
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks.
They didn't even have his Waffenrocks, guys.
Find you fellas.
Obviously.
Maybe they were from that band that followed
The lady
us
is a
yesterday.
body magnet,
Look
yeah.
here. I almost got slaughtered
Shall I
twice in one day on
ask
account of
her?
you two.
What's
God
your
be
body
praised
count,
that
love?
my
Should be like
Pavlena
loads.
wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful
You've got to be
you for
honest.
saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Got to be honest.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
You won't live.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Jesus.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yes, I have.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet.
It is a shame.
She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage
She
without
could-
her.
she could
But
heal me in
you
other ways
can
as
do
well.
It too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. but at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble's son.
Maybe I
I'll
am.
take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Start alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Yeah, I got it.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
You'll need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and 2 handfuls of sage. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Right, okay.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wine. Nice, we got the base in. Good base. Buttery biscuit base.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Press X.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep
There we
it
go.
going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Come on then. There we go.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Oh, where did I fucking put them? Where, I don't know where I put them. Chamomile. One.
Before you
2.
put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand
1
counts.
turn.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long
Hey Smurfs, how you
have
doing?
to boil the
Hey Wasu,
chamomile.
how are you?
Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Bellows.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Move it up.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Grind it, mate. Grind it real good.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
File. Oh.
Done. Now,
Look at me.
let's see what you've brewed.
Basically a bloody witch. Yeah. KCD2, mate. Yes.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
Oh,
All
I'll
right.
deal with the corpse.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Damn straight. What's this? Door and chest key, blacksmith kit, bandage, bone comb, firm boots. Grab this. I was actually gifted this Wasu. I was gifted the game, very luckily. But it is available on Steam. Not sure how much it is, about 30 quid maybe? It's very good. Very good. Big leap forward from the last game. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. Late to the party indeed. Smurfs is... She's got that thing that some people have. Yeah, I think this is like... This is a great game. Smurfs has got that thing... No, she's got that thing that... Like, oh, what's it called that people have? Where like it really gets in the way of like hobbies and stuff. It's like a pandemic going around. It's like oh, it's called a job. She's got a job. Disgusting. Really, you know, not good. Hey Dad, how you doing, man? Long time no speak. Have you moved in now? You all in? Job dysmorphia. Got this get here. You know, one of the best lines in a comedy ever is in The Young Ones, where someone says to Neil, "Do you dig graves?" And he's like, "Yeah, they're all right."
This damn shoulder. Ooh.
I'm good then. I'm good, thanks, man. I'm all good. I'm all good. I do want to get down and visit you soon. I was ill again, so I've not, you know, I've not I've not had a chance to do any of the content that I wanted to do that is going to end like near you. But we'll definitely get that organised soon. Sleep and save. Sleep. Nice. Look forward to it, man. I look forward to it, Dad. Are you enjoying it? Are you glad to be in and stuff now?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
I love it for you, man. I love it.
Why
Very
would I miss
happy for
one
you.
sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
I'm loving the flashbacks in this game. They've done really well.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
That guy's gonna get it.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
He's obsessed with that sword. Obsessed with it. Is it gonna be his dead mum again? Get over it, Henry. Lots of people have dead mums.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Is that Teresa? She looks like she shaved all her hair off.
Bad dream.
Hang on a sec. I don't know. What the hell was that? Hey, Nookie, what's going on, man? What's going on? Thank you for subscribing. You don't need to do that. I appreciate you.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep.
Oh, it's not Teresa. It's
Ma told me what
Pavlena.
happened to you.
Pavlena.
Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth.
Yeah, man, all
I
good.
reckon she could bring the dead back to life.
Up
She
and
said
down
she
with
dosed you the
motivation, but,
strongest
you know,
remedies
it's
she
going
knows.
well. The stuff that I'm
And it
doing
looks
is going
like they
well.
did the trick. On that other fella for sure.
Like, YouTube
Since he
live
came
streaming
to
is
this
going
morning,
well.
he
Some of the
hasn't
content's
stopped
done really
talking.
well.
That sounds like him, all right.
Yeah, man,
what
it's
about
good.
you?
Had a couple
How
of
do
paid
you
gigs,
feel?
which is nice. Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword.
Whoreson?
The last memento I had of my
They
father.
love whoreson in
and I
this,
swore to
in
get
this
that
game,
sword
don't they? They
back
love saying
and
that.
avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments
And I'm back
you
to
in your
streaming
sleep.
on 3 platforms again,
Dreams
Dad.
shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have
Twitch,
real
TikTok,
meaning,
and
however
the
hard they are
and
to
YouTube.
understand. What strikes you as the most important part?
My father's sword.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin.
Oh, right.
After
Well,
all,
they're quite different, those things,
two
aren't they?
edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that.
Playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Ethan.
It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Only you can understand
I
you.
expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Here he is.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join... Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm
It's a bit
grateful to you
OTT,
too,
isn't he?
Henry. Bajena told me.
Was
what
that an
happened
apple?
here yesterday.
That just fell out of the sky.
That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Top wingman. Brutal cutthroats.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered
Jesus
everyone.
Christ.
I told
He's
you
just
about them,
going on
though.
about it.
The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against
No
them?
worries, Ninja. No
What
worries,
could they
man.
want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want
Is this
to
our new
know
love
is,
interest?
how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours.
Look at the leaves
Fortune
falling.
favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are.
Love it.
Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Townburg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside.
We're really
and open
bragging
the
now.
portcullis
We're braggy,
to our
but
brothers in
braggersons.
arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh.
It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it. You
We all do
saved
need a bit
my
of sunshine
arse.
and fresh air. We do.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now.
Well,
We
we've
came here on an
already said quite a
important
lot.
mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Lovely.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we... At night, you have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. Never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry.
Bozhena.
Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Nice.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Just taking all this food.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly...
Let's go.
Nothing
Let's go.
against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you...
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since
God damn it! I've known him since childhood.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us. and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you.
All right.
So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service.
Take everything isn't nailed down.
And Otto von Bergov is one of
Can't
Sigismund's
sprint or fast
allies.
travel anywhere.
So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Right. I already stole all the food off the table. She's bringing us more food. Thank you, lovely. How very kind. She doesn't have much, but what she has, she gave to us. Here we go. Here we go. Deep Silver presents Warhorse Studios production. I've done a really good job on the graphics on this. Really good. Some people just ain't happy to see us. She said it wasn't far, but it's a big old walk. Hello, lovely. I like your flowery hat. The dog's chasing them. Seven hours to go. It'll go in a flash, mate. You'll be done so quickly.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
You're gonna knock?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Is anyone actually gonna be there?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I have to climb the wall, mate. Something bad's happened here. This guy move any slower?
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Who's this fella?
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and it's
Enjoy,
sealed.
Ninja.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
This is a right pain in the ass, isn't it?
There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What a pain in the ass. We're just trying to deliver a letter.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Does it have a bath? I think we need to have a bath. It's really good, Chelsea. Really good. I mean, I'm only not far into it.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Nobody gives a shit about him when he's not dressed properly, do they?
Well, she's not far
Not a
off.
single shit given.
We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit.
PC.
Huh?
Hey, where's that beer?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And
he's never gonna
be
be able to earn
tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up.
Ragged arses.
We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat. We're going to hear that all throughout this game, I think.
Bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. We're going to have to work for this meal. Is that the girl there that was at the lake? I think it is.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What's she waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
It's all right, Smurfs. How was your work day? Is it okay?
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and
Another
I've got
voice
the
acting.
lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
It's cray.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my.
We got 2 drops. What did you get?
You smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Yeah, all good. All good, Smurfs.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
She's terrible. She's not a good voice actress.
Oh.
Yeah, you missed the Scouse woman in the game.
Oh, hi.
She's like, "What are you doing here, lads?"
Back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I
You did
saw
miss
you with
that,
my own
yeah.
eyes.
You did miss
You were
that.
washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Yeah. Scumbag. No means no, Henry.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Ridiculous.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What is this fucking voice acting?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The
I don't know
second
what
door
this
in there
woman's
leads to
accent
the country.
is.
That's why I need you to hold the sack.
As soon as you got into the house, there was about something in the air. And now we're trying to get the flour into the house. What is this?
You have to
You have to lay each sack and
lay each sack on the
planks so that
they don't touch the damp floor and
to
go
go
moldy. If you just
moldy.
chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you
This is the worst accent I've ever heard in my life.
owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't...
Landon, the whole game is great. The whole game is great. Just this woman is fucking terrible. This woman in particular is terrible. I don't know why it's like it's her first words that she's ever spoken. Or it's like someone trying to do a bad accent. I don't know what it is. It's just this woman. I don't want to put the rest of the game down because the rest of the game looks beautiful. It's a big leap forward from the first one, but just this one in particular.
Spoke up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than
It's
the
good.
back
It's really
of
good,
me whole
Landon.
life.
You can
I
watch
know
my
this
review on
place
YouTube.
inside and out.
My initial review of it.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush.
Ratai! Ratai! I think I might have heard of that before. Is it called Ratai?
Our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda.
I don't know.
And it's him
I'm really
who's
struggling to
getting
get my
itched.
head around what.
There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
What they were going for with this.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It's fucking terrible.
Seems that's really our only chance.
When Mrs. Charm tries to do an accent, that's what she sounds like. No matter what the accent she's trying to do, that's what she sounds like. Hello, it's me. I'm trying to do a Welsh accent. This is a Welsh accent. She's like a posh northern. She's worse than a... I don't know, it's such a mixed accent. She could be Jamaican for all I know.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out
Oh,
more,
a Polish
there's a
northerner,
couple of
yeah.
invited guests
Not a
having an
posh
ale over
northerner.
there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to
Madness.
tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped.
Imagine being in the
Let's hope
recording
things
booth
get
doing
better.
this.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd.
Generally
but
sounds
he'll
like
pay
she's got a
decently
Caribbean
for a
accent.
helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then. But watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
Definitely flips into Jamaican
Pretty well then,
occasionally.
I'd be doing a lot.
Henry's like, is there anywhere I can find work around here? And she's like, Bomba clot! Can go and ask the miller around the corner, you know. The miller always have work, but you have to be careful with the miller, you know. Because you hear about millers, them not good people, you know. One thing you have to watch about the Millers is they always try to get you into trouble. See me?
Better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
You want some rice
so you
and
don't do
peas?
yourself a mischief.
Listen, Henry, me give you rice and peas, so now you have to move the sack. Alright? So move the sack where me tell you to move them.
It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you? Christ, pardon me.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
You do not.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Thank you for the 10, 20, 25 hearts.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it
Von
looks like Von
Bergov's going to
Bergov
be
will
there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll
Tell you what,
ask the
Capon.
locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I knew he wasn't going to do it.
I
Scumbag.
can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like
He has
some
not changed a
beggar.
bit, Landon.
As if the disgrace
Still
of the
still
gate
being a
wasn't
dick.
enough. Oh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
I've
Would
just
that be
lost
some aristocratic
reputation.
excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris,
Landon, thanks for the follow, buddy.
warriors who
Appreciate you.
protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear,
cheers,
we'll
Andy.
head into
No
the
worries,
forest and find Mutt in a
Very
truss.
kind of you.
Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
God, I'm bored shit. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh,
One beer.
I don't think I can sprint. Second door. Is it on here? Run, run, run.
Service is kind of slow today. Cracking.
God bless.
Drink to that.
God, this is a big part of this game. So if you're not prepared to do tasks like this, like carrying sacks,
An ale, as usual.
it's not going to be a good game for you. Because this is a big part of it. Cheers, man. Speak to you soon. Enjoy the game.
I'll have a beer.
Dude, I'd have to split
And none of
myself
the
in
strangers
two
survived.
to
On a young apprentice to help you out.
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
Oh,
Bergov's men.
People are always asking.
Doesn't anyone believe us?
They are never good enough for you.
Let's go. Carry the sacks to the piece of wood.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is
This
suicide.
guy is
Where else were they
asking for
supposed to
trouble.
make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel who fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth.
So we're going to kick off.
Fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
It's all gonna kick
Sir
off.
Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
I bet has he even
Come
got
on,
a sword?
You scum!
Good hit.
You're gonna die.
Stop Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard.
You want to try me?
This is unbelievable.
Slice him up! Hurt anyone else? Let him have it!
Keine Sorge. Show your stuff.
Come on, mate.
Don't spare him! Why'd you...
I'll beat you to a bloody...
Make a fool of yourself!
Hey, calm down now, calm down.
Besser! Yeah!
No.
Yeah, don't spare him. What's the beat, you wretch?
Oh Gott! Ich wurde...
Let him have it!
We're gonna gut you.
Damn it! Oh!
You dead, you bastard! Dead!
Hey!
Come on.
Get
This
him!
is unbelievable.
Here!
Oh. Slice him up.
Get to fuck me.
Don't have the whole day for you. Yield! There's more of us!
You're not onto it.
Yeah!
Don't spare him.
Take that! Right! And thwack! A hit!
Damn it. I beat a good chunk of them.
Grab them vagabonds.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
Told him to keep his
You know,
mouth
if you just
shut.
shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
He's fucking kicking me.
Get a whipping too.
Oh dear. These two are good voice actors. They're really great. There's just some of the minor cast are just
Who the
not
hell
good.
do you think you are?
Stay silent.
Nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
Is it?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Game name is... the game name
let's just
is
stop
Kingdom
all
Come
this
Deliverance
arguing.
2.
It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast.
Oh, yeah, definitely a rough one.
And I understand you need
Get
to
the
take it
woman
out
from
with
the
you.
office to do it.
I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it.
He's being a right
Like a
dick.
ball
Look at that
and
guy
chain.
scratching his ass in the background.
And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well,
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
The right whingy idiot today, isn't he? Oh, your back would be in bits.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Go on then, let us out, mate.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Doopy 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 doop.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for
At
something.
least it was good
Oh,
for
well.
something.
Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Bruises build character indeed.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Things can only get
Do you
better.
think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
Can only
No
get
offense, but
better
compared to him, you're a bit of a
without
lightweight.
you.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Combat training.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy.
Crazy.
But to be fair to
Ugh.
him,
It's not crazy,
he
he's an
sometimes
idiot.
helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Nice.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Right.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Bara,
Looks like you know your way
Bara.
around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while,
Need
and
food
once
inspiration.
I save a bit, I move on.
I'm having
Then
noodles
why are you
tonight.
begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern, but
Apothecary. Apothecary. They allowed that voice actress to read that apothecary instead of apothecary. That's got to be a joke, right?
I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
What have you got in the
Because
cupboard,
they're
Smurf?
different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
Noodle stir fry's a good
See what
shout.
their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nari
I
groschen
mean-
in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Get some noodles, bean sprouts, and just add some stir-friend chicken on top.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague?
Stir-friend
somewhere further?
chicken.
I'd like to go to Prague, but I
Friend
don't know
licking
anybody
good.
there. In
Finger friend
Gutenberg,
licking
at least
good.
I have a
Friend
cousin.
fingering good.
Aha.
Fingering friend
So you're
good.
going to visit her?
Well,
Finger licking
she
good.
doesn't know it yet, but I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like
I don't know
that.
if we want to know what's in that cupboard.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful?
Why is it always
full of roasted
me?
stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry
Ooh.
sight.
Very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognise you. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf.
All right.
There you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin.
It's good.
Renowned far and wide.
It's good.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semine.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semine. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully
got
by
time.
then I'll find
We
a
got
way
time.
to sneak in. Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Journal. Find a way to get into the wedding. Side quest. Mutt. Task done. Okay. Right. Let's put my stuff back on. Let's go and see this tomcat fella. Just don't use your coins, Smurf. Fucking hell, this guy's miles away. Let's see tomcat.
God bless you.
Bodyguard?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond.
Oh dear.
I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Oh dear.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
That's it. Feed his ego a bit. Smurf, thank you for the 8 2025.
Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there
Okay,
either. Und
okay.
warum auch?
Calling me a commoner,
The
mate.
grave digger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Yes, I am.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking
The
your nose
picture at the
into other
bottom.
people's business. Here in the village, we
Like
don't
it.
care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleich.
So happy with my
Every
apple.
time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon. Tschüss, mein Freund.
Okay, so...
Oh, what was I just thinking?
Are you blind?
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God bless.
Where's my... Nourishment's 97.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth,
Making it up
why
or
don't
lying
you
to
bring
me
your
are the
lord
same
here
thing.
and we can talk it all over calmly. I'm sorry, lad, but until then,
What? Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
A lot of guards around here. Should I... But that's not true, is it, McGrundy's? That's not true.
Good day to you.
Greetings to you too.
I think you've just heard something and assumed that's correct, right? But that's not actually true. Do you understand why it's not true?
Greetings to you.
God be with you.
Same to you.
What?
I wish you a pleasant day.
Well, I could really do with stealing a horse, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it without being seen.
God bless.
Give myself a bit of a wash, clean hands. Off we go. Oh yeah, it's 7. Indulgence chest.
A criminal and a swindler. Gather round. Come and see.
McGrundy's. Again, you're not really listening, mate. What I'm saying to you is this is an open world game where your choices affect the game. If you choose to do things with a character that make that character gay or bisexual, they're your choices. You can choose not to do that and the character won't be gay or bisexual. And just because something was illegal doesn't mean it didn't happen. And I don't think you can say the character is canonically anything because you just... Because what? Because it didn't exist in the first game? So I don't... You're complaining about something that's not a problem at all. If you don't play the game and make decisions... Clear decisions, there are clear decisions in the game that would make the character either gay or bi. Just don't make those decisions and it's not a problem.
The Lord be with you.
You're complaining about nothing, buddy. Complaining about a non-issue. But hey man, I don't... Anyway, that's me done for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for your support. Thank you to the mods for modding. Thank you for the gifts. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. No, you were brilliant. You were brilliant. No, seriously, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys very, very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. That's it, really. Nothing more to say. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.